What's up, people? Should I do Candy's intro? What's up? It's your boy Don Juan, and we are here for another episode of Speak On It.
Speak on it.
Yeah, you were supposed to do that. Maybe he doesn't know, but we're gonna talk about that later.
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.
All right, so on this week's episode of Speak On It, you see something is different. Candy is not here, so this is kind of like when Wendy Williams was out and Jerry O'Donnell took over, or like
when Ellen left and her DJ took over.
Yeah, it's like that. But if you don't know, for everybody that doesn't know, my name is Don Juan. I'm actually taking over for Candy on Speak On It today, and to my left, I have the DJ AONE.
If you don't know.
If you don't know the DJ AONE, then you definitely may remember him from another show that we had called
Candy Coated Nights!
Cheaters, cheating, and the cheated on. Tonight we're staying true with Tiny, Monique Samuels, and Married to Medicine's Dr. Jackie. It's time for Candy Coated Nights!
The best show they've ever had.
Bring it back. I'm gonna be Whoopi and the View now. So bring it back. You know, I'm moderating this.
Okay.
So with this moderation, we're gonna talk about episode 9, I think it is,
I
of
believe.
The Real Housewives of
Okay.
Atlanta, season 13. And I think we should just dive right into it.
Let's get right into it.
The first thing, it started out with Kenya and Marlo continuing to talk about their issues. They got some deep-rooted issues.
They got some deep-rooted issues, and where does it come from?
Bye. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not running. I'm getting some ice.
I don't know because they're both like alpha females.
You're so miserable. Get better lashes because you got them too thick and they too big. Oh, Lord.
But when I tell you, when they say stuff to each other,
It's like if they were in the streets, it wouldn't go well.
basically, it's like
Yeah.
Marlo holds it together
Yeah.
somewhat, but she'll go there, she'll be like, that's why your skin and your feet, and you'll be like,
it's like crazy.
You know, so
Marlo
I-
did on her.
She-
her
yeah,
her
she definitely-
career. It's crazy. Like I just don't get why. Like I really want to know what's the rooted issue with Marlo. It seems like Marlo has more of a problem with Kenya than Kenya has with Marlo. Am I wrong?
I think Marlo's more hurt over, she has tried, she felt like, to be friends with Kenya is what I think.
Like, we just been going at it forever.
And I think she still feels like even when they have their moments, she never can kind of come back from it.
Okay.
That's my thought with it. But it definitely started out with that, and the dinner table scene just kind of went, left. And so after that, it was like, okay, I guess, they're going to go upstairs and get ready to do this game. Okay.
Right.
So they leave, they're getting ready to do this game. Everybody goes upstairs, they're coming back down, get their pajamas on. One person doesn't come back down.
Where is Kenya? Why is she not down here?
That one person would be the host.
So that was the problem that kind of like streamrolled after that. Everybody was sitting there like, well, where's the host? So here's where I think the question that I have.
Okay.
Kenya said she couldn't come back down because she was there with her daughter, but Kenya, and they've shown this, has a babysitter who's there with her daughter.
She said she ain't coming down.
Is it Kenya didn't want? So I have so many questions. Like, was the nanny staying on site with the girls? Did Kenya not want her daughter to go away and, maybe...
I can get that, but I think, even in one clip, I think I saw the nanny coming in with the daughter and Kenya.
Taking her upstairs, right?
So yeah, so for me, even if it was, you knew you were downstairs and then it's kind of breaking this wall, but like, we know like cameras are there, you're downstairs, like, can you watch her for these couple of hours, just like she had been doing throughout the day?
Okay, so if I may.
Okay.
These women are technically at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kenya brought her daughter to work.
Yeah.
But Kenya isn't your average worker. Yeah. Meaning she can bring her nanny to work.
Absolutely.
So basically she just chose not to participate.
I think that's what
is that what we're getting at?
I think that's what everybody kind of felt, and I think that's why when Candy went upstairs, she was like, well, girl, you ain't coming back downstairs to clock in with the rest of us? Like,
So I'm wondering, why does she even bring her baby in the first place?
I can't think of everything, Candy. I don't have 16 assistants like you.
It feels like you use that as an excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's my life right now.
she's married, but of course her husband is not here. He's in New York, so she has these nannies she's trying out. So I got all that.
Okay.
But I think it just threw me off that the nanny was there and
But
you
it
didn't
worked.
utilize the nanny. You know, like she comes back down and Candy gets emotional. You know, Candy started.
It's like, I don't even say stuff about my kid.
I just don't. Can y'all get time on the phone?
And Blaze, if she FaceTimes with me, she cries when I hang up.
You know, so I get it though. It's about her child. So she had a valid cry.
Yeah, it was a valid emotional
I think
moment.
the one part was, I'm not gonna lie, I think it threw me off. Not in a bad way, but I was like, oh, when she's crying, I saw Portia do the like to wipe it off. I was like, she better wipe off them hot ass tears off her face. I thought it was cool. So they had the little moment where Portia, you know, and they all voiced their concerns like, no, I think it's double standard.
Right.
The next morning, they get up, and I think they're all like feeling a certain kind of way.
Uh-huh.
Kenya and Candy finally have a conversation about it.
Correct.
You decided that you wanted to do the private jet thing.
What did you think about this conversation?
I thought the conversation was, it's like two friends speaking. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you and I, we have a situation, like in real life, you know, you might check me. You might tell me.
Me? I don't check people.
That one, you definitely check me.
Is it? What the hell?
You check me every
Do I
other
check
day.
people? I don't think I check people.
You check me every other day. It's fine. Here's the thing. So it's like, I got where Candy was coming from, but I was trying to sympathize with Kenya a little bit, but she was making it very hard.
I'm like, what?
Okay, here's the problem. And I
But
hate
see,
to
like,
say
I
this.
would show up with my daughter on a jet and let y'all ride on a bus.
See, that's not it. So, but I think the
I
problem.
would also eat crab legs and let you all figure out what hoagie sandwich you're gonna eat.
Is that crab cake?
See, so that's what I'm saying. I think the problem with it is, even if you sympathize with Kenya, and maybe I'm wrong, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, y'all can talk in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I think Kenya has had this villain for so long
That
that
she plays
even
with.
when you want to sympathize with her,
You can't.
I've seen that the fans and I've seen that people watch the show, they be like, man, I ain't listen to what she talking about. Like, I think it has made it like
Too hard.
Yeah, like it's like so hard that even when she in tears, you be like, I don't
She
care.
wrong.
Yeah, I really don't
I
know.
don't believe her.
I think
She ain't really sad.
that's what I'm saying. I think
The
that's
babysitter could have came upstairs.
I think that's where everybody's
I'm
went
with
with
you.
this. And
Yeah.
so like, even when Candy, you know, and I'm glad that Candy voiced her concern, because even us, I'll be like, sometimes I've seen and watched back the show and I'll be like, if you don't check her, like, why it look like you don't check her? Even though that's your friend, why don't you check her?
Right.
And people have said that, and I think she said this in her confessional.
I have stood my ground for you in front of the world.
She was like, well, hold on, girl. In front
Yeah.
of the world, I done got ate up by having your back and being
Right.
your friend.
I just feel like Kenya's in a place where she needs, what I was gathering from this episode was Kenya needs her friends, I guess you can say, to help her, she needs a hug. Kenya needs a hug.
I think this is a two-parter. Part of it is, we just talked about the Marlo stuff. We've talked about her kind of, you know, qualms and beefs with other
But
people.
she's reaching out for help.
But what I'm saying is, those people don't feel like, they like, this the Titanic. Don't get your ass on that. What? Nope, because when I've tried to do that, they don't feel that same sense of like warming and want to reach out to her, because it's kind of like she's put up that icebox for
Gotcha.
so long. So
Gotcha.
that's what I think is the part one.
Okay.
For the part two of it is you say she's reaching out, but then some of them will be like, that ain't even my friend, or y'all don't know.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
it makes people, you kind of like, well, do you want me to reach out and be your, you know, like support and be there for you because that's what we do with each other? Or I ain't your friend, don't get in your business, do what I do, I run my, you know, like, which way are we going to have it?
Gotcha. Well,
And again, this is not saying with her, I'm just saying in general.
in general. But still, you know, she's going through a lot, guys.
I get it. So this workout got so many comments, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's work it out with vodka.
So the first thing that I want to comment about with this workout is I ain't never in my life seen such a real life Jane Fonda, Wendy Williams, Barbara Walters, mix type of workout.
Okay, Jane Fonda better work.
Because the things that I saw, this your high knee.
I was still on one. Okay, go ahead.
This your high knee.
Hey!
This your high knee. I'm like, what is going on? Specifically,
it clearly,
what is your girl, what is Candy doing?
Let's jog, come on, let's go, let's jog.
Candy looked like an auntie out there with her nieces.
She was like, this your workout. 1 and 2
Hey,
and 3.
Candy should have sat on the steps with Drew.
Basically.
Keep doing what you're doing. Over there.
Cause I'm sitting there like this workout, and then
KB, I love you, baby, but don't you ever.
It's the second part to KB
Ever.
since we there.
Ever.
What's the second part?
The
with this
second
workout?
part is her attire.
Oh my God.
Candy, what did you have on?
Oh, I don't know what the hell that
Now,
was.
Candy, I done stayed off your ass for a long time.
Like,
I done stayed off your ass for a long time, but ain't nobody told you to go out there dressed. How was she dressed?
Let's jog, come on, let's go, let's jog.
so the workout was interesting. Everybody's out there.
Very much
But then
so.
Kenya is in a different mood, like Drew was saying.
She's out there twirling.
twirling and stuff.
Walk.
Well, this is going different, but Drew is sitting over there, and Drew like,
When I see fakeness, like I just can't be around it.
I ain't with that.
Her and that boot.
Speaking of this boot, I ain't seen this boot in weeks. So why she need this boot now?
Why she done broke this boot out?
I was like, is this her excuse not to?
Yeah.
Kenya had the excuse last night. Now Drew, let me put my leg up this boot. I was so thrown off.
My foot.
I was thrown off. And then life hit us again.
Life hit us once again.
I'm not gonna lie. It came on and I was with Portia even before watching it. I was like, I don't want to say that in front of you. I don't want to say this in front of him. I'm sorry. I was about to tear up too with this whole Breonna Taylor thing. I was sitting there
Well,
like,
I'll give you a pass for tearing up.
you know what I'm saying? I was sitting there like,
Because
no,
even
this
I was
sad.
tearing up when I was watching it too. So I feel you.
Okay,
I'm with
just
you.
make sure. I'm like, but I was like, wow, because for them to sit there and them,
Yeah.
I've never seen them on a reality show the news footage.
Yeah, and you get to see a raw moment of black women in America, influential black women
Yes.
in America, be real and be scaled back to who they are, where they come from. Listening to Kenya speak about her heritage and her great-grandfather and not, dealing with her family and
being a product of a great-grandfather who is white, who did not acknowledge his own family.
Portia comes from a very,
Very.
very deep lineage of civil rights leaders, and and all the rest of the ladies that's
It got
involved.
Tanya and LaToya start speaking on they felt a difference, and LaToya more so spoke about
Because
being
she's
from
from
Canada.
Canada.
And
Yeah.
that whole, so I think it was a moment like even with the uckery that happens with them, I was like, okay.
It was surreal. It was
Like it was very surreal and like
it shows that they're human.
yeah. So I got that. I'm like, okay, cool. So the day seems like it's going.
Thinking that we're now kumbaya.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that like all of that was tense and a lot and the things that happened that night before. So we're moving on. And
Yeah.
blah, blah. So then,
I don't know what it is about these ladies and food, but whenever you put food in front of them, the BS is gonna happen.
it happens every time.
I say y'all might as well just sit in the living room in everybody's house every time, because anytime they go somewhere, they act up. You never noticed that?
I've definitely noticed with food, like the lady was kind of like, am I going to get out some chicken wings or something? But even getting to that, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to go there again.
Go ahead.
So we get there and everybody got on there. Cynthia said, I don't want to be no auntie. I'm going to put this on. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, all that. Speaking on this, I didn't address this earlier,
What?
but I forgot that Cynthia
What?
earlier didn't want to be an auntie, but she was taking to-go stuff with her to go home with that pork and stuff, putting it in the
Put it in the
Ziploc.
Ziploc. Just being an old country auntie.
I was like, what is going on? That is straight Alabama.
Yeah, I can take this home to mine.
And freeze it.
And
I was sitting there like,
Cynthia, you are and
that ain't it. That's beyond country.
No, that's I don't want to call her Allie.
That's alley country. She got a whole
Oh, alley cat.
Got a whole Ziploc bag talking about, oh yeah, I take them skins
Skins.
to my mama. The skins.
And I thought Portia was supposed to be a vegan.
Portia was about to eat it though.
Oh,
She didn't eat
vegetarian.
it. She didn't eat it. She didn't eat it.
Nah, they let me know she might be eating it at home because she touched it.
She was getting ready to. But anyway, so they get to this, and that was the thing. I was like, everybody dressed up.
I mean, dressed nice too. They got on their see-throughs. You know, they got on their beach attire. Except for Candy damn Burris again.
I'm sitting
now,
there
Candy,
like,
I don't know if you didn't put the call in to Jeremy
or Jamie.
Jamie, ma'am, it was designer.
I was thrown off.
Now, Candy, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but Don Juan told me to say this. Now, I don't mean to throw you under the bus, but because you ain't gonna talk about Candy like this behind the scenes. Candy, I thought that the jacket was nice. You know, your hair is always on point, so I'm not gonna talk about your hair. I liked your little color. You was feeling youthful. It's fine. It's okay. But at some point, sis, we have to remember, do we want to be an auntie? Or do we want to be a niece? And today, I can't call you niece, auntie.
She was giving auntie, like the auntie that definitely hang out with you. We try to be a little hip.
The auntie that plays spades with you.
Yeah, you know, play spades with you at your house. The auntie that when you go to her house, she gonna always have.
That's your favorite auntie at Thanksgiving.
It is, but she gonna have a furniture with the plastic on it in the living room too.
She don't have the plastic no more. You just don't sit in there.
You can't sit in
you
that.
You can't sit in that front room.
Like I was sitting there like.
That's kind of like Candy's house. It just didn't look Candy.
Portia Nim was not at all.
Portia Nim.
You actually sincerely wanted to hang out with us, and you were the host, and we're not getting that back.
Portia and Nim.
Feeling it for Kenya.
At all.
At that table.
Starting with Miss Drew.
How about this? You know, before we get into the night.
But Drew was actually sympathetic.
I feel like she was, and I feel like it went left.
It went real left.
Kenya, I'll use you as an example.
And I feel like Portia and Marlo didn't help. That brings us back to the point from earlier that Marlo has this thing for her. And Candy even, spoke on a double standard, but I just feel like Kenya's screaming for help.
I think Kenya is screaming for help, but it's also like the person that screams for help, but then be like, don't help me. Like that screams for it. I think that's what they feel. She's screaming for help, but then don't really want their help. It was like, Drew definitely was there, like, no. I would have wanted to, like, she was trying to reel it in and be there for Kenya, but Kenya was very defensive. And so when she gave up the defense, it was, but I've learned, and somebody once told me this.
Okay.
When you ask somebody, well, why you? They're going to always go defensive first. Hey, one. Well, why you do all that? Well, I did. You're going to go to defend.
I actually
first.
used to do that.
You get,
so I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
I used to do that with you.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes you can't go with a why or going with what made you do that. Like, you have to say, so when this happened, this is how I felt like. Help me explain this or walk this through. You kind of have to approach it differently. But I think Drew definitely tried. But I'm not going to lie. The other end of the table.
One with it.
No, you can go ahead.
I'm listening. She listening too.
No. Don't stop on my behalf.
Basically.
I fell through the floor. I said, oh, you just don't give.
She was like, no, we listening to you. She is too. Yeah. All of us are.
It's almost like listening to a pity party.
But I'm not going to say it was a pity party, but I just feel like.
So what would you call it? If you wouldn't call it a pity party. I mean, I'm not saying that that's what she was giving, but I'm saying in the opinion of the other girls, they may have felt
they weren't here.
It's a pity party. Like, we've heard this cry before. We've seen this movie before. It's a rerun. Can I please have a 12-piece lemon pepper?
Lemon pepper. You can get
know what I mean?
6 orders of that.
Yeah.
I want ranch. And they
matter of fact, can I have the crab po' boy that she had yesterday?
Basically. They weren't for it. I'm glad that by the end of the conversation, they were able to laugh some and have a good, blah, 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 and be ready to go to the house. Now, this is where it gets a little laugh. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I don't know if those was exactly my words that text Candy, but okay, we're going to let them go with it for the producers. I don't know.
Don Juan text.
I don't know.
Package.
I don't know that I exactly said that.
It sounds like something you said.
But I don't know I exactly said that.
Sound like you.
I think I might have said, to being cold, I might have said something like they've arrived or something. I don't know about that. But anyway, going forward, and I just know from living it, the things that happen after this.
Interesting.
You might want to watch.
I have a dick in the box, and it's called Bolo.
Yeah, like the things that happen, I'm not there, but the things that like I get calls about from other parties, not Candy or people that are there, but the things that happen and play out over the next few weeks. And I'm just saying this because I know I was a part of some conversations. I was like, what just happened?
I have a dick in the box.
So if people have said, I don't know, this season and blah, 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 I will tell you.
Okay.
The next few weeks.
Okay.
Until the rest of the end of the season.
Okay.
They got so much ish going on.
Really?
When I tell you this starts the absolute crazy, like, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I may not. Some people almost got dragged down, drugged, fought, crazy, like all kind of crazy stuff happened in the next few weeks.
Okay, cool.
No.
Really?
It gets real scandalous, crazy.
I'll say this. I tapped out of Housewives for a while. And then at the top of the season, I tapped back in, and I'm very happy that I'm back watching now.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like at first,
Yeah,
you're like, okay,
really, I love the new additions, and I love the new spice that they bring.
Giving them some spice.
The nieces are giving the aunties a run for their money.
Okay, if that's, okay.
I'm not saying who's the nieces and who's the aunties.
Like I said, with the next few weeks, it is some craziness coming. Well, like when they talked about that, the package had arrived. Anything? I'm speaking of Bolo, but I don't know if that's a package.
Bolo, that's my boy.
Did you just do his sound effect from the toy? That was his sound effect from the toy, so that was the funny part. So yeah, seeing him, they show him in this box, this glass box, which even on that box, they were in there talking about when she said she was bringing Bolo in the box. Did you see the commentary from the women?
Yeah.
I'm getting in the box. Oh, we can get in the box.
Right.
Ooh, the box.
Can I get in the box?
What about in the box?
You know I'm single.
Let me get in the box. Let me get in the box.
In the box. It was a lot of
said
box.
she was single, but Dennis dropped her off.
It was a lot in the box.
Whatever.
It was a lot in the box.
So Bolo
Yes.
that's my personal partner. We were on tour together. I've done, I guess now, countless shows with Bolo.
Yeah, like 20 shows.
So I believe that it's going to get very spicy. If I know my boy Bolo like I know Bolo.
The views and opinions of the DJ AONE are the views and opinions of the DJ AONE. I do not condone any of these things and what they say or allegedly said Bolo has done, will do, or has ever done in his life. Just so you know.
Okay,
These are not the opinions of Speak On It or Speak On It Incorporated.
Okay, great. So here's the thing. If you've ever been to the dungeon, welcome to the dungeon. And you've seen Bolo. He makes women do things with him. And to each other that are phenomenal, if you ask me. I'm just trying to figure out if Bolo came to South Carolina in a box, what's gonna pop out of the box?
Oh, we can get in the box.
Right.
And who's gonna pop in it?
It's enough box for everybody.
Right.
You know what? I want to say thank you so much for watching Speak On It. Before we leave here, since you didn't went there, and they gonna eat me up in the comments because I said Candy can't dress.
Candy can dress.
Let us, circle it back since, they haven't seen you on Candy Coated Nights. Talk about where they can find you, what you got going on, everything, the DJ AONE.
I'm just still on the road. I took a bit of a slight turn in my career. Not really. I'm still, of course, working with Candy and Don Juan and my family. But I've been doing a political run, and I was...
A political run?
A political run. I was out with the... Politicals. I don't know if you've ever heard of President Joe Biden.
So you was out on the road
DJing for them.
Okay.
You're his DJ now.
I won't say now, but I mean, I did a political run.
Got you.
With.
Okay, because I didn't know. I was like, I hope you ain't running for office.
No. I just went and got some more money.
Okay.
Yes. The price is going up. No. Just so you know. But no, so that's just what I've been doing, man. I was out encouraging people to vote and getting our, our community out to vote. I'm still on the road with other acts, and you know this whole pandemic is crazy. So we're trying to work through that. So I've just been blessed to still be able to go here and go there, and continue to have to get a COVID test every week.
Yeah, because or else we wouldn't have had these masks off, FYI.
Yeah, so so that's been fun every week, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. You can find me at all things the DJ AONE. A rumor told me that Candy Coated Nights is coming back.
Candy Coated Nights.
I feel like I've said that so much in my life is a part of my life now.
Yes.
Just a rumor.
Well, you know what they say about rumors. They're just that, rumors. So, speaking on that, since we have just talked about episode 9, 10, I think it's 9. I'm going to say 9.
I think it's
episode
9.
9 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to say thank y'all so much for letting me take over your couch. I'm telling you, this was like Whoopi and Barbara Walters, like taking over the, you know, when it switched the view, so we switched it up a little bit.
You put your blaze on there.
You know, I tried to look a little different. It's Valentine's Day weekend, so you know.
You look good, baby. You know, I'm with you. I see you, my dog.
You know, thank you again. Please like, share, subscribe, all of those good things, and continue to support The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. I want to say thank y'all again for watching Speak on It.
Speak on it.
You were flat.
I had already heard.
I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.